Hello, my name is Donna DeGiacomo, and I'm the Health, Safety, and Physical Education Content Area Specialist here at PALCS. Today I'd like to show you some lessons from elementary, middle, and high school so that you have a better idea of what our curriculum looks like. Let's begin with a lesson from our elementary school. This lesson, for 2nd and 3rd graders, talks about fitness and bones. The lesson begins with standards, the objective, a brief introduction, and finally a focus on new vocabulary for that lesson. As you can see, it is very friendly to our elementary school students because of the amount of images and breaks in the page. For example, here's a short activity that students would be asked to complete throughout the lesson. Can you think of what bones are made of? What can we eat or drink that helps to keep our bones healthy? As we continue through the lesson, you can see even more images that help make this content more real to life for our students. Getting down towards the end, there's even a video from the teacher.
Hello boys and girls, today we're talking about bones, in case you haven't guessed from everything else that we've read up there. We are going to talk about some different things, some very important things, and right now I want to talk about bones and why are they important. Do they protect us in some way? Are they like superheroes inside of our body, or what? What happens with them? How do they work? How do they keep us safe?
Using videos like this, our teacher helps to connect with his students. There is a fun optional activity that students can complete that helps strengthen their writing skills. They're asked to write about how to take care of their bones. As far as the assessment goes, they are asked to complete a brief quiz, seen here, that asks what bones are made of, a true or false question, talks about bones giving us structure, 2 different ways to keep the skeleton healthy, a question about calcium, and then another question about what our skeleton does for our body, all age appropriate for 2nd to 3rd graders. Moving on to the middle school level, students are expected and required to complete a bit more work. This lesson is for 8th grade students and talks about factors that affect the responses of body systems during moderate to vigorous physical activities, in this case, target heart rate. This video helps bring the content to the students. Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about target heart rate. My objective is that you will be able to calculate your target heart rate zone as well as your individual training heart rate zone. Throughout this video, students learn about how to calculate their target heart rate, see an example.
You know what I should do right now? Should check my heart rate. Yeah. Good thing I have a watch on me. Here.
And finally, learn how to put their data into a graph so that it means something even more to them. Now, we can take a look at this really cool box and whisker plot. This is one way of organizing our data. Upon completing this lesson, students are asked to calculate their target heart rate zone and also to complete a log to turn in to the teacher. Finally, moving on to the high school level, this is a lesson from our physical education class for 9th through 12th graders. As you will see, the information is much more detailed and in-depth, and students are asked to complete a bit of work along with what they are doing in their class. This lesson talks about the fit principle and the principle of overload. You can see here this PowerPoint presentation is there for students as a reference to go through and learn about the fit principle and the principle of overload. There are objectives, terms, key vocabulary, just a different word for that at our high school level, and a little bit more intense information that our students will be required to understand by the end of the lesson. Finally, you can see that a recorded chat for this information is also provided by the teacher by clicking this link. And finally, 2 worksheets for the activity. The assessment to check for learning is that the student would read about the fit principle and the principle of overload and complete the worksheet that was downloaded to scan and submit back to the teacher. Now that you've seen our offerings at the elementary, middle, and high school level, you have a better understanding of health, safety, and physical education here at PALCS.